We got the queen on the line right now, just coming up off of her bomb performance versus the King Malcolm on the West Coast, at least the wash card. Y'all go ahead and wait for that one to come out. Show some love. We got the Queen Coffee on the line.
Thank you.
What's going on with you, Queen?
Thank you. Great. Thank you for having me here. Not much.
Oh, yeah, most definitely want to say, first and foremost, I appreciate you taking the time out, come on here, talk with us.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, yeah. So for those who may not be that familiar with you as far as battle rap is concerned, when did you originally get your start, and how did you get your start in battle rap?
My first debut battle was on the Riot LA last November versus Red Bang Don't Bang. I had a regular 3-rounder, I think 90 seconds a round or something. And I don't know, I just wanted to try it. You know what I'm saying? I've always been in like competitive spoken word poetry, but I've always been watching battle rap like Fight Club, everything, all the original stuff. So I was like, I'm just going to try it. And I ended up getting in contact with Ron and got on Riot LA.
I heard that. Yeah, I definitely can see that you have like I don't want to say talent, but it just looked like the gift. Like you said, spoken word. You could definitely see the structure of how you have your material. You can see it's a different kind of structure than just writing bars.
Right. Exactly. And I never could write the poems where other people could read them. So that's how I ended up in the spoken word. And from there, I started, dabbling in rap a little bit. And I don't know, just found my way to battle rap. I'm 2 battles in.
I heard that, most definitely. Well, as we mentioned, you had your battle on the West Coast, at least the wash card versus King Malcolm. How you feeling about that battle now? It's been a few days after.
Oh, man, that battle was so much fun. I mean, it's my second battle, but it's my first battle actually having someone, actually, fight back, really punch at me, too, So the adrenaline and then everybody there was just so live and full of energy. It was just an all-around I don't know. That battle was so dope to me. I can't give it to him. I can't give it to myself. It was dope. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. How were you, because you guys did the old school, like Fight Club, the pool table. How are you feeling that look? Was you liking that look?
I like the look, but it's always more fun to be right there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's those bars you have to, you know what I mean? You want to be right there to kind of get in your bag a little bit. But, it was cool, though, being able to experience that, because honestly, one of my favorite battles is Little Snoop, with versus T.I., whoever that was. And, they was at the pool table, and that was fire, So I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun.
I heard that. Definitely heard that. So I want to ask you something. Normally, most of the battlers that come on here, I always ask them this. I want to see, where you see your career going, like who you want to battle and things like that. So if you could pick 3 people right now who either you really respect them, so you want to battle them, or you just think they're trash and you want to just wash them, who would those 3 people be? It could be anybody, any name. It could be a big name, a legend, whoever.
So I'm into a challenge. I like battling people that actually, force me to challenge myself and come up with the most dopest thing I can, So with that being said, I've always admired 40 Bars Pen. She's sick, I've always admired E. Hart's pen. I feel like she's underrated, but she's fire, just straight up fire versus a female or a dude, And my third would have to be from the West Coast. I'm going to say Adar. She's the dopest to me right now on the West Coast, period. Her pen, you know what I'm saying, is on point, just everything, So I think that would be, a big challenge for me. It would be a lot of fun to see that, So that would be my 3 for right now.
I heard that. I'm not going to lie to you. We actually had a few people, even at the event, they was mentioning Adar versus Coffee. They was mentioning that matchup a lot, so we might have to see if we get that set up here pretty soon.
Love her. She's dope, man. That's going to be a fight. For real.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. So I know, you had your battle, and that was a fire battle, by the way. That was crazy. The battle was just crazy between you and King Malcolm. But the other battles on the card that you got a chance to see, what were some of the battles that you enjoyed from the event?
Okay, so it's always fun watching XP. It's always fun watching Plex. So that battle, that was a cool battle. The energy wasn't there because it was a little late, but on cam, that's going to be a fire battle, because they're both good on cam. They're both good in the room, So that was a fire battle. I think I didn't get to see Grizz, but I'm hearing that was a fire battle, and I kind of heard saying when I was walking out the door. So I'm going to say I know that was a fire battle. I mean, I'm going to say to me, the whole card was fire from, beginning to end. I can't say that there was one battle I didn't want to see, couldn't hang, Oh, my God, them plates had me just ready to tap out.
Yeah.
Drinking, having
shout
a good time.
Shout out to the food. Dropping 30 on everybody.
For real. I finished my plate. I couldn't take it no more. I could not take it no more. So I did leave. So I'm going to have to see it on cam, and I'll be able to tell you. But I was very impressed with Plex. I know Ratchet could have had some fire rounds, but, that didn't happen. But Ron, I can't lie. Ron and Link, that was a fire battle. Had Link kept it going, that would have been a real classic. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, and Ron did his thing. I can't lie about that. So I enjoyed all of them. I can't really even pick one. Even the first De Niro and Casino was cool.
Okay, I heard that. So I want to ask you something, because I know you've had, your first two battles have been here on the West Coast, and you've definitely been putting in work in both of them, especially this last one. Like, I feel like a lot of people are just going to really – they're going to take to you after this battle. Like, this is the one that's going to put a lot of people on notice, like, okay, we got to deal with her. At some point, we're going to have to deal with her in a battle at some point. So I definitely feel like that was a great look for you. But I want to ask you, are you – somebody who just wants to battle here on the West Coast and build your profile here, or are you somebody who will want to travel with battle rap and go to different leagues across the country?
I definitely want to see where my battle rap can take me. I haven't had the opportunities to go to as many different places or as far as I would like to go. So I'm definitely open to, traveling, letting it take me wherever it takes me. Like, you see Geechee out here making moves, Danny Myers moving to the East Coast. You got, just all the different people that's already going across to the East Coast. And I think it's cool to be able to show that we got the same talent, if not better, over here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm completely open to traveling. I'm actually supposed to be on AHAT Washington coming up, I think September, or something like that, somewhere out there. So that'll be dope. Shots Fired also reached out to me for an event in July. So, I'm open to travel.
I heard that. That's what's up right there. Definitely going to be looking forward to seeing what battles you get with those two leagues. I want to ask you something. And you can include yourself in this, but if you had to pick top 5 on the West, we need a starting 5 to go against any 5 in battle rap. Who are the 5 people from the West that you would put on that list?
Okay, is this co-ed?
However you want to do it. You can make it co-ed, it could be all female, however you want to do it.
Oh, that's too hard. It's too hard to go co-ed. Okay. Because if I go co-ed, I can't even put myself in the first 5. Okay,
on the West put yourself on that 5.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's see. On the West Coast, top 5 right now. Okay, Geechee he's a problem. Grizz is a problem, like I was saying. Adar is a problem. XP is a problem. Can I say me and Ron is number 5? Can we split it? Okay, so
4 or 5.
Let me go. Okay, let's go 5. Let's go Geechee, Adar, XP. I'm gonna put myself in there.
You got one more spot.
Yeah, I know. Grizz is hard. I got to put him in. All right, that's my 5 right there. I'm sorry. That's my 5.
I heard that. I heard that. I ain't gonna lie. With that 5 right there is dope. See, I be telling people a lot when I be coming up with different 5s. Because somebody can say 1 5 and be like, oh, that's fire. Then you could come up with a whole nother 5 from the West and be like, oh, that's dope too. Like, you could always have, like, there's maybe 4 or 5 different lists of starting 5s that you could have that people could probably agree on.
Depending on what kind of, what kind of group you looking for. A whole bunch of punchers, you looking for schemers. You know what I'm saying? It really depends.
Yeah.
For me, I like bars. Like, I like put the gimmicks aside, put the extras aside. Like, let's just bar this out. Like, so that's where my 5 comes from.
Okay, so hold on. With you saying that, hold on. I don't know who's listening right now. Finesse, Ryan, any of y'all, all the league owners, we need Danny Myers versus Coffee this year, man. We need Danny Myers versus Coffee this year. We ain't playing them games. Bar guy versus bar queen. Let's go. Let's get this shit popping. We got this shit going.
You trying to get me killed off?
Hell no. Nah. You would. Yeah. But no, definitely. This is just me because I've been in the building. I've watched Official in person before. I've watched E Hart before. I've watched QB before. Like, I've watched a lot of the females. I've even watched a couple of our female battlers from the West before. Mm-hmm. And from what I've seen from you in that one rounder, it seemed like you were rapping. I thought it was maybe about 5 minutes, maybe 6, or somewhere in that range.
5. It probably was longer. Yeah, so they kept, stopping, but
there's a reason we kept stopping because you kept giving us crazy haymakers. But just from what I've seen personally, I was just like, wow, like it just hit me a whole different way because, like, there's a stigma on female battle rap where either you have some who don't have great delivery, some who don't necessarily write their own material. We hear about ghostwriting all the time. So for me, when I see somebody who's writing their own stuff, is coming with great delivery, great bars, controlling the crowd, it's refreshing to me because you don't get that a lot. Like you, Adar, like it's very few to have everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So for me, that was just like, damn, like, okay, like she's a problem right now, like for right now.
I'm just
so I know I got my.
I'm thankful for you even saying like that I have all that. I'm only 2 battles in, so that's really dope for somebody that you're really into battle rap. You really keep up with it. For you to. I thank you for that. Truly, it's humbling, and I appreciate that.
Oh, no problem. I know I done got hit in my inbox a whole bunch of times since I said it. I'm going to need all y'all to hold it down. Matter of fact, for all y'all who want to come messaging me telling me I'm tripping, why don't y'all go ahead and write 3 rounds and go ahead and battle Coffee, and then we'll see what's up. I'm gonna give you like 12 body bags before you even get to Danny. That way it's gonna be like, oh, she got 12 body bags. She'll cook Danny.
Spill the tea. Who got a problem? Call them out.
For real. But I want to ask you this, too. With the state of battle rap now, in particular the female battle rap, do you feel like female battle rap is on the rise? Do you feel like the new wave is the wave that's going to be able to push it forward? Or do you feel like it's already in a good place now?
No, female battle rap is kind of dying down. Like it's not as many girls interested in in battle rap. To keep it honest, I mean it wasn't a lot to begin with, but still like it's just not. And let me tell you, okay, so E Hart versus Jazz, that was man. Jazz took that way too light, and I feel like performances like that is why why we have such a hard time with battle rap because like you gotta. You know what I'm saying? It's really, I don't know. It was just watered down. I didn't respect it. A lot of the vets, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. They just not perfecting their craft. They're not working. They're not challenging themselves. They're riding off of their waves. They're not working hard no more. They're not taking the people that actually pose a challenge. You know what I'm saying? And that's not valid. How you going to let the culture grow and expand if y'all, I don't know. It's just a lot of politics in it, more than I actually anticipated when I first came into battle rap. I complain to Ron about it all the time, like so many politics, like just rap. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to that? And I'm 23, but still.
Yeah, trust me. I be saying the same thing all the time. All the time. Like, I be like, the price. They want the bag. They ain't battling unless they get paid a certain price. I'm not battling on this league. You know, like it's just a whole bunch of nonsense.
And it's
a lot of that
because
just
I'm
be
new,
ways for people to run.
Yeah, exactly. And it may be because I'm new, I'm whatever, wet behind the ears when it comes to this battle rap stuff. But if it's gonna be something that challenges me, that really makes me want to write and like do it, like, you know, I'm all for it. I don't care where it's at. You know, I'll do it for free. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with making money off of it after you've worked so hard. You know what I'm saying? But like, don't let that control you so much to where you're watering down the craft. You know, you're not performing the way you should because you're taking too many battles, or you're not taking enough because of your, you know what I'm saying? Like, that just ruins it for the new people like me coming in. And that's why it won't grow, especially in the female, you know, battle rap. So.
Oh, most definitely. I think what it is now, and it has kind of gone to the female side. I know Jazz, she's somebody who really, she's big on this too. A lot of battlers, they come in and they want to be about the bars, and then they just see the branding behind it. They see how the fans react to just straight performance versus bars. And a lot of them kind of choose up on branding themselves and trying to get the most money possible versus actually putting on quality battles and just working on your penmanship and your material. So I feel like a lot of times people get caught up in that. I know for the females, I know a lot of the vets do. They do a lot of stuff where it's like, I got to shake my head often. It's like, well, damn. But then at the same time, I look out here on the West, and you got yourself, 8R. Shout out to the Queen, Reese. I know when she gets, you know, has her baby, that's another person who's really dope as a female battler. So it's like, I feel like out here, it's like everybody here has that hunger. It has that, like, that fire in their eye where they're like, nah, we going for the kill. And I feel like y'all would be the ones to bring it back. To just make it relevant, because when somebody sees you and they feel you're a person who's going to try and come in my head, that's going to make other people step up what they're doing because they know they can't come lackluster.
Right. But a lot of people won't take the battle because they know they can't come half-assed. They have to actually try. And that's lame. That's not valid. It's not. You know, that's why I have no problem with moving around and going to different leagues to battle, because for me, like I said, it's a challenge to myself. I'm not necessarily concerned with, you know, who I beat. I'm more concerned with improving every time I go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll see. We'll see where this takes me. It should be fun. I'm enjoying myself.
Oh, most definitely. I want to ask you something, because I mentioned it before with female battle rap. Like, they had a couple situations last year that actually came out that a couple battlers are writing for other people, whether it was like a QP writing for, you know, some certain female battlers. Do you feel like what's your take on ghostwriting? Are you somebody who, like, doesn't mind it, or are you somebody who's, like, against it?
I think in battle rap, I'm against it. Like, this ain't theater. Like, you don't come up here to recite somebody else's script. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not for that. Like, I just think if you want to battle rap, then you need to rap. You need to work on your craft. You need to, you know what I'm saying? Just do you. Like, nobody's coming up there reading scripts and putting on a show. Like, you could take that to, you know what I'm saying, somebody's play or something. That's not what this is. You know what I'm saying? That's not what this is about, at least to me, you know? So, no, I'm not for that. I'd be pretty hot if I felt out that that's what I'm battling. If somebody else is written, that's out. You work hard to get these bars. You know, all day, every day I'm at work, I'm thinking about bars. I'm driving, I'm thinking about bars. Like, they just, you know what I'm saying? So I deserve to get up there and to battle. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not doing that, you don't deserve to get up there and battle. You don't got it. And that's okay, because everybody don't, you know?
And talk that shit. You need to put that little clip right there. We need to make that go viral. Talk that fucking shit.
For real, though, straight up.
Yeah, but I want to ask you something. In battle rap, you know, for you, you know, still, you know, having a couple battles under your belt now, who are some of the people that had the biggest influence on you, battlers or leagues or anything like that, who when you seen certain battles, you're like, okay, I have to do this now. Like, this was crazy.
Okay. That inspired me to battle rap. So, okay, for sure, I've always been a fan of Tay-Rock. that's improvement at its finest. I mean, you could go watch battles of him from when he was getting washed all the way up to, where he is now, So that's definitely someone that's always made me like, dang, I want to do that. Like, I know I can get up there with a dude and do that. Like, regardless. So that's somebody that made me want to pick up my pen. Of course, the classic Lady Luck and Remy Ma, like if that don't make a female laugh, I don't know. If you love hip hop, that is something that makes me say I need to do that. Reed Dollaz, oh my God, that's the greatest of all time to me forever. I don't care. Let's argue.
Oh, Reed Dollaz the GOAT?
Reed Dollaz, yes, the original.
I heard that.
Beretta over my shoulder, two Berettas, I'm Rambo. Like that.
Yeah, classic.
Cassidy, the Cassidy, the Hustler versus, you know what I'm saying? Like those are people that make you. Yeah. Period. Those are people that opened the, doors for me for battle rap. Just seeing that, and from there I've always wrote. It just started as poetry, and from there I put my poetry on the beat, and from there I started rapping a little bit, and from there I ended up here, and I still do a little bit of all of that, I'm just a wordsmith,
I heard that.
Up.
Talk that wordsmith shit.
Straight up. My godmother, who lives in New York right now, she has always done spoken word, always made me freestyle when I suck, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if you caught it, but like in my battle, I can freestyle a little bit. I can rebuttal. Like I'm there to challenge myself. It's not necessarily about the person next, so man, it's just dope experiences every time I go, no matter what happens,
I heard that. So I know you mentioned that you do spoken word. Is that like your original passion is just spoken word, or was that just something that you kind of stumbled upon when you noticed that you could really write like really well?
It was something I stumbled upon. My godmother, like I said, she used to run a creative writing program in San Bernardino, and she had a poetry slam for $200. So I went ahead and got in it, and I actually had won it, and then I started doing spoken word poetry competitively, and that's how I was making my money, as a freshman, as a sophomore. It was in these competitions and talent shows. And from there, I went on an HBCU tour. I performed at over 12 HBCUs, at 15 years old. It opened doors for me that, turned me around from what I was doing, when I was just in the streets not doing nothing at all, so that's how that started. And then from there, I just became competitive with my wordplay, and what better place to take that to than battle rap, where every bar counts. And I love that. I love that.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Spoken word, that's something that I appreciate the art form. I appreciate any art form where you have to challenge yourself creatively. And spoken word is something where it's like, you don't necessarily have to be, if you want to say, the most lyrical, or you have to have the most creative things in the world, but it has to be creative to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be original and authentic to whatever you feel. When you can put it out there in your own words, that's dope to me, because a lot of people, they struggle with that. So when somebody can really be comfortable enough to do that, that's always dope to me.
Yes, and I don't know, spoken word has just been an outlet for me, and from there, the rap became an outlet for me, just telling my stories and being able to put it in a perspective that I know other people can relate to, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's what leads me here.
I heard that. So one more thing I want to ask you before, I would get you up out of here, but I want to ask you, because I know you said that you have a couple things lined up, possibly Riot or possibly like A-Hat, Washington up north. I want to ask you, do you, as far as what you would like to do, is there anywhere this year that you would like to like test yourself at, whether it's a certain league, a certain environment that you do not have on your plate yet?
So when I first came in, my first battle, I was trying to battle SO. Not for any reason particular except the fact that this is who everyone refers to as the Queen of the West. So, being new and trying to work my way in there, you always want to go for the best. You know what I'm saying? So if this is what the best is on the West, this is who I want to battle, So I had actually tried to battle her my first battle ever with no taste, no nothing, And that didn't happen, so I ended up on Riot LA. We had signed up for A-Hat, for whatever reason. That didn't happen at the Young B-Bar Fest. So that's how I ended up on West Coast Elites. She had reached out to me and wanted to see if I wanted to be a part of that. So, of course, I did that. So me and her do have that somewhere at some point on our calendar to go ahead and get our rounds in. So that is going to be fun for me because that is what I actually initially wanted coming into it, So I just can't wait for that to happen. I definitely hope that happens within this year,
I heard that. Finesse, you hear that? Better get them rounds ready. About that time.
Extra.
That would be a dope battle because both of you guys have a background in spoken word as well. So that would be a very creative kind of battle. And just something real authentic to both of y'all. Like you would have your own perspectives on things. Like I think that would be a dope battle personally.
Yeah, it would. It would. And she's dope. So that's what, there goes another challenge for me, a step up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always looking for that. So we'll see. That'll be a good look.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Well, once again, Queen, I want to tell you I appreciate you coming on here, taking time out of your day to just go ahead and chop it up with us. Before I get you out of here, though, I want to give you a chance to go ahead and do any shout-outs that you may have and also be able to plug anything that you have going on, whether it's battles, music, anything at all. I'll let these next few minutes be all you.
Oh, okay, cool. Y'all know I'm representing San Bernardino City, Town Business 909-951. You can follow my Snapchat, Betta Belizeme, BETTA BELIZEME. That's the same for my Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, Coffee Brown. You can look me up on Facebook, Coffee Brown. I have a song out right now, Remain Focused. You can follow me on SoundCloud, Coffee Brown. And just tune in. I'm always releasing music. I'm always releasing freestyle videos and, so forth and so on.
Definitely heard that. We'll definitely be checking out all that, and we'll be promoting that as well to get the people's awareness of you. We got the next star female battle rap here. We got the Queen Coffee right here. Appreciate you calling up, Queen.
Thank you so much for having me.